Greetings. My name is Zachary. I'm a student at Western Kentucky University, and for this course, History of Psychology, I'm going to be talking about Aaron Beck and his contributions and influences on psychology. Aaron Beck was born on July 18, 1921 in Providence, Rhode Island. After high school, he continued his education at Brown University and earned an MD at the Yale School of Medicine. He went on to start a family with his wife, Phyllis W. Beck, of 71 years, having 4 children. He also had 10 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren. He was a practicing author of many pieces and a researcher and clinician for cognitive therapy. He was a long-term professor at the University of Pennsylvania in the Department of Psychiatry. He later went on to pass on November 1st, 2021, living a remarkable 100 years, being well accomplished. Beck has been given the title Father of Cognitive Therapy. His contributions to psychology include cognitive behavior therapy, which was introduced in the 1960s, and his cognitive model of emotional disorders. Both of these target negative perspectives and overthinking involving evidence-based understanding. Beck elaborates on these ideas by saying, while the person in distress likely holds such beliefs with great conviction, with the therapist's help, the individual is encouraged to view such beliefs as hypotheses rather than facts and to test out such beliefs by running experiments. With the help of another mind, individuals with obstructive thoughts are encouraged to not overthink but learn to differentiate from what ifs and what is reality. Beck's studies evolved away from psychoanalytics and birthed cognitive behavior therapy. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytics targeted past issues that may have affected one's behaviors and thought processes in the present. The introduction of cognitive behavior therapy targeted dysfunctionality in one's beliefs and might be the root of obstructive thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Cognitive behavior therapy first formed for depression and anxiety, but has also been found useful for other mental disorders. Beck's efforts of helping individuals eliminate negative thoughts using cognitive behavior therapy exceeded the idea and introduced the Beck Institution of Cognitive Behavior Therapy. He co-founded this with his daughter Judith Beck, which it was a nonprofit providing further research and training for more therapeutic experts. Utilizing clinical practices in cognitive behavior therapy bridged Beck's psychological and scientific methods. Throughout his life, he had been honored with many awards and titles, even being recognized by the United States. Notable throughout Beck's studies is the influence and relationship with Albert Ellis. Although they didn't have much contact, they both formed similar theories. They both wanted to help individuals avoid harmful and dysfunctional thoughts and found very similar therapeutic methods that aided in fighting depression and other mental warfare. Aaron Beck is notable for, of course, cognitive behavior therapy, where Albert Ellis formed his rational emotive behavioral therapy. Early influence of Beck's methods and studies can be seen in times of ancient Rome, where philosophical ideas had surfaced, illustrating mindful thinking. The impact of philosophy demonstrated knowledge in ideas such as mastering cognitive behaviors. Psychologists such as Beck and Ellis both showed signs of using philosophy. From the reference, it states, the pioneering psychologists made no secret of being inspired by Socratic questioning and Socratic philosophy. They acknowledge the importance of philosophy in human mental health. The zeitgeist that align with Beck's life is many forms of historical human conflict, wars, and other triumph. One that has happened more recently and has happened in the United States is 9/11. One of my references shares the relationship between how America felt and also the answer that Beck provided within one of his books. This book being The Prisoner of Hate. This book paints a picture of why we express aggression and retaliation. The reference also summarizes it as Beck walks the reader through the self-protective cognitive exaggeration that takes place prior to retaliation in these situations, and explains how such thinking could be altered or interrupted to pave the way for more appropriate resolution of hostility and conflict. As we have seen, past ideas and events have influenced Beck's studies. How can we see cognitive behavior therapy in today's world? Well, the use of cognitive behavior therapy, present and future, can provide healthy self-relationships. Psychologists can dive deeper and sit down with individuals and discover the things that put them in triumph and also examine the environment around them. Introspection can limit individuals' ability to eliminate self-defeating thoughts. And overall, cognitive behavior therapy provides expert views to encourage positive reinforcement in behaviors emotionally and physically. This slide, along with the next, contain the references used in gathering the information needed for this presentation. Each reference provides information that shares Beck's life along with his psychological studies and the influence of past, present, and future ideas. The use of cognitive behavior therapy is strong in today's world. Beck's contributions can be carried by psychologists and even in his family through the institution that they created. It was a pleasure to learn about Beck's life and the ideas which not have only influenced me, but others present and in the past. Even though Beck has passed away, Beck lived a long and remarkable life. His works have and will stand strong, helping those in need. Thank you.